me, Tessa from Tessa's Tarot, your favorite tarot reader. Coming to you, I'm going to start doing well care or like well-being Wednesdays. So it's not going to be love targeted. If anything, it'll be more self-love targeted. But just things that you need to know for your own well-being. Okay? So you know what to do. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so you'll know when a new video comes out. For all your coffee and glam needs, visit www.theglamcafe.com. If you like a personal reading, my information is in the description box. And we're going to get into this. So I got my water. And let's go. Hi, KJ Live in Divine or Live in Divine. Hi, Patricia. So let's first get some overall energy here. What does Gemini need to know for their well-being or for their highest good? What does Gemini need to know for the well-being or their highest good? Okay, so it's, I forgot what the hell I said was the second one. I'm just gonna call you KJ. What is the overall energy for Gemini and what they need to know? Okay, so bottom of the deck is rejoicing celebration. Okay. What else? What else? The overall energy. Hey, Lashana. Okay. Obstacles and challenges. Okay. But I feel like you've taken authority over those. Okay. How weird is that? Or how not weird is that? 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I feel like you're either in a position or you're getting ready to be in a position to celebrate. Okay. Let me see. Can I brighten this up some? I feel like there have been some obstacles and challenges that you have dealt with, but I feel like you've taken authority over them. Okay. I feel like you've taken authority over them. This is not this reading. I don't know if you guys heard me in the beginning when I first started talking, but this is not going to be geared towards love. This is what's going to better you or the things that you need to know for you and your elevation. So more like well-being, well-care, you know, things that for you. Okay. These cards that I'm going to be using, these are actually cards I got when I first started reading and I was doing shadow work on myself. And I'm going to use these. Thank you, Lashana. Lashana, I'm going to make you a, let me see if I know how to do this. But I'm going to make you I'm going to make you a moderator so you can say stuff like that. Because you're always on my lives and videos. But so this was a deck that I bought, or these decks were ones that I bought when I first started reading and I was doing shadow work on myself. And this particular deck has messages from certain deities, okay, or goddesses. Now, I know everybody doesn't work with goddesses or deities, and you don't have to. You definitely don't have to. But the messages are more so what I'm concerned about. It's much easier to shuffle because you know why? This person had, well, these are from Doreen Virtue, and you know, she was the queen of this before she, you know, turned Christian and decided she didn't want to be tied to this anymore, but she understands the reader. So because a lot of these people, they create decks and they don't understand your hands, what kind of material it really needs to be. They don't get that. They just think, oh, I'm just going to create a deck, put some words on it, and that's it. And there's more to it than that. Okay. And these I don't know by heart, so I am going to be reading out the book. I feel like this reading is probably going to be a little lengthy. So I'll get you a snack. I'm not in any kind of rush. I don't know if you guys feel it, but I've been feeling so restless lately. So I just feel like rules like that, people like to put rules around everything, right? I also heard that you shouldn't buy your first deck, but if you don't buy it, who the hell gonna buy it? I mean, just who's gonna buy it? You know what I mean? Hi, sweetie. I can't pronounce your name, but hi, how are you? So if you don't buy it, who's gonna buy it for you? I just think that's dumb. You can definitely buy your own deck. You really want to buy your own deck because you want to buy a deck that you connect to. Okay. Yeah, those are the best. Those are the best kind of days when you just in bed just to eat. And you only got to get up to eat and get something to drink. So the first card out and what you need to know is Ixchel, the medicine woman. You are a channel of divine healing power. Okay. So a lot of you guys wonder why you attract certain kind of people, certain kind of men. I mean, if you've been following these love readings, y'all have attracted some real pieces of work in some of those readings. And you're wondering why that is. It's because of the energy that you have, the energy that you possess draws people who need healing. Okay. You're a healer. You're being healed. This situation and or loved one is being healed. Okay. So 1, you're a healer. 2, you're working on healing yourself. 3, there may be a situation that you are questioning or worried about a loved one. They're being healed. Honor your healing knowledge and abilities. Some of you guys know how to heal. Some of you guys may know how to heal with candles. Like I said, you always see me with a blue candle in the reading. 1, because that's one of Gemini's colors, but also because it brings a calming, healing energy. Okay. So some of you guys know about healing and have the abilities, and you should honor that. Some of us need to learn about healing. Okay. Teach the healing art. Start or continue your healing practice. I feel like this what I do is a form of healing. Okay. I deliver the message with no judgment. Okay. I feel like that is healing. I've had people email me or put comments in about how, you know, how much my readings help them. That is a form of healing them. Okay. Next card out, Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. And Mary Magdalene was a biblical character. Okay. You can also work with Mary Magdalene. So if some of you guys actually practice and you work with deities, do a little bit of studying on Mary Magdalene. Okay. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Okay. To me, this is a very mothering energy. Mary Magdalene. Don't worry what others think or say. Heal this situation with love. Send love to those who have hurt or misjudged you. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done. Release old unforgiveness towards others to help yourself heal and move on. Now, you guys know how I feel about the whole forgiveness and all that stuff. Like, if you want to forgive people, fine. You know, I'm more of I come from the place of I'm going to forgive the experience. Okay. I'm going to forgive myself for my part in it. I'm going to forgive myself for allowing it. But that's about where the forgiveness stops with me. And not that I hold a bunch of bitterness towards people, because I don't. You just become irrelevant. Like, you just don't matter to me. So if you're holding unforgiveness and bitterness and it's stopping you from moving forward, then yes, that is one thing. And then, so that's why they say forgiveness is for you, it's not for them. Because if the unforgiveness is stopping you from moving forward, then yes, go ahead and do that. But if you're anything like me, where they're just not relevant anymore, and I've forgiven myself and the part that I took in it, that's how I feel about forgiveness. I'm not really into, because especially with Christianity, they say forgive, and you know, you're supposed to forgive others and all that crap. But to me, that's just a scapegoat for people to be able to do fucked up stuff to you without any consequence. And I don't live by that at all. So like I said, I don't hold bitterness against people, but you're not finna play with me either. Next card is Siege, quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So some of you guys need to get into meditation. Let's see, Siege. Yes. Go on a retreat. Listen more, talk less. I've been saying that over these readings, that you need move in silence has come out 2 times in 2 days. Some of you guys talk too much. You're talking too much about your plans, your moves. That evil eye is for real. You know, you could be talking to someone who is not in a great place in their life. And so in their mind, they're thinking negatively about everything that you're telling them that's good. Okay. And that can mess up what you have going on. That can definitely mess up what you have going on, because I keep telling you, the negative, repetitive thoughts of others is what wreaks havoc in other people's lives. Okay. So stop talking so much. Avoid loud noise and sounds. Meditate. Surrender mind chatter to heaven. Know that you're more sensitive to noise now. So some of you guys are in a place where you just don't want to hear anything loud. You don't want to hear the noise. You prefer nighttime, early mornings where it's dark and quiet. I know I'm not really a night person, but I'm like that 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning person when nobody's moving around and it's dark. I prefer that time. Okay. Nematona, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Okay. So the divine is whoever the divine is to you. Okay. I definitely believe in God, that there's a God. Okay. Spirit. I honor my ancestors. I have an ancestor altar. That is my sacred space. That is where I go to connect. Okay. This is saying to have a specific place. Okay. And it could be something as simple as a table with a cup of water. Put water on it for spirit. A cup of water, a candle, an incense, you know, and you. Very simple. Maybe even a crystal or something if you're into crystals. But, you know, very simple. But have a place where when you're going to meditate, when you're going to speak about something, when you're going to speak to the God that's in you, when you're affirming, doing affirmations, whatever it is, have a specific place for that if you can. Okay. See, Nematona. Going into that same space, like when I come to read in this specific place, as soon as I sit down, the energy shifts. I automatically go into a different kind of energy as soon as I sit down here. And it is because I've been sitting at this place. The prayers that I say before I ever click on with you guys, the meditation that I'm in before I ever click on with you guys, it's building power because I'm doing that every single day, sometimes twice a day. So this is a place of power, a power place. Let's see. Build an altar in your home. Take a spiritually oriented trip. You need a quiet place of refuge and retreat for yourself. For some people, this is your car. For some people, this is your shower. You know, everybody has a different place. Create a medicine circle or a labyrinth. Okay, that's getting a little bit that's getting a little bit extreme, but if y'all want to create a maze, go ahead. Clear the energy in your home with sage, prayer, toning. Toning means like sounds. You can find like on YouTube those singing bowl sounds. You can even get a bell. You can even get a bell, okay? Invoking Archangel Michael or other space clearing methods, okay? So I cleared my space with prayer. Not necessarily sage, because I was taught differently about sage. And so I was taught that sage is not a clearer. Sage conjures spirit. So conjures whatever the spirit of what you're trying to say you are. Like when Indians use sage, when you watch them use sage, that's because they're conjuring up a spirit. So say I'm doing something for love, and I'm trying to conjure in a spirit of or energy of love. I may use sage for that to conjure that in. Say I'm playing love music, all that R&B and stuff, and I'm saging. That's going to bring me love energy. I was taught that that's not a clearing, okay? I clear my space with Palo Santo. I normally do that before I start with you guys, or other kinds of incense. Like I said, my bell. So there's different ways, but I definitely wasn't taught that sage is a clearer. Now, sage mixed with something else, like lemongrass is. So that herb is a clearing. It clears out obstacles. If you've ever had a road opener done or done a road opener, lemongrass is something that will remove obstacles. Now, a sage and lemongrass bundle will conjure in the spirit of clearing. But just sage by itself, if you think about any Indian ritual or anything that you've seen on TV, and they are chanting, you know, singing, chanting, whatever you want to call it, and they're using sage, they're conjuring up something. They aren't clearing something out. So Pele, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So a lot of you guys are doing something that you don't even like. Okay. Everything that I do, if I don't like it, that's why I have to add more things into this, because the second I get bored, I'm done. That's why I do a lot of different things, because my personality, I have to be interested in it. Some of you guys are doing stuff that you're not happy in. Okay. And this quiet time is going to reveal to you what that is. Okay. I would be asking that question and asking for answers and signs. Let me see. Pele. Make sure your career matches your true interests. Take a class or start a hobby that really excites you. Change jobs. Go on a wonderful trip. Invest time and money in manifesting your dreams. Give yourself permission to go for it. Start a new business. Make an honest assessment of how you spend your time. List your priorities. A lot of you guys are doing stuff that you shouldn't even be doing at all. You're hanging with people that you shouldn't be hanging with at all. And you know it. You know, it's not the people who you don't know. Some of you guys know it. Freya, bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. I don't, Geminis, we don't really need a push in that, unless unless we have other things in our planetary makeups that anchor us more. Like I said, for me, I'm an air, a Gemini sun. My moon is Capricorn, which is earth, so that grounds me. And then my rising is Scorpio. So somebody who has, you know, like triple air, you know, you don't need to be told this. You're plenty adventurous. Take a risk. Make a bold life change. Some of you guys are not being authentic. Okay. Some of you guys are not being authentic. You're not living authentic because you're worried about what other people are going to say. And I will tell you, from somebody who's probably older than a lot of my followers, just from my analytics, you're worried about what other people are going to say, and people are living their lives exactly the way they want to. So you're not doing something because you're worried about what they're going to say or what they're going to think. And at the end of the day, they're doing what they want to do. So you better get to doing what you want to do. Appreciate your body. Flirt, go have fun and celebrate. A lot of you guys too are way too caught up with some of these people that I be reading about in these love readings. It's okay to want that person. I'm not even saying don't want them. Because if that's honestly where you're at, then that's honestly where you're at. But don't forego your life for it. Because again, that person, and in most cases it's a man, that man is living his life doing exactly what the hell he want to do. And y'all sitting up here with me, watching me talk about him. So just give that some thought. I learned that the hard way. Believe me, I learned that the hard way. Anybody that's been following me a while, they know about my last ex and, you know, what all I went through financially and stuff. And when I tell you he was living la vida loca and I was at home being stepmother to his children and an unmarried wife, wasted my damn time, I'm telling you, they be out there doing whatever the hell they want to do, living life. And I ain't saying don't watch me, but what I'm saying is don't let your life and your youth, because a lot of 20-something-year-olds watch me, and I already know why, because I'm going to talk to you like an aunt, you know, or a mother, the way your own mother and aunt should be talking to you. So I get it, but don't let these men steal your youth, okay? Don't let them steal your youth. What messages for Gemini? Don't let them take your innocence, okay? What message for Gemini? One thing about Geminis, we are forever, even older, we still have a younger, playful spirit. Aries are the babies of the zodiac. And we are the next most childish, let's just say that. So even older, we have a younger spirit. Okay. I want to talk. Got an extra one. Innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of, and these are messages from your angels. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. So this is about forgiving yourself. A lot of you guys are in, situations that aren't the best, and you carry around the guilt for it, okay? Or you carry around guilt about other situations. I am big on forgiving yourself for your responsibility in whatever, and forgiving yourself for mistakes. It happens. Those things have to happen in order for you to learn lessons, okay? So so another card of being honest with yourself. Some of you guys are not being honest with yourself, and you're not living authentically. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angel wings. You first got to figure out what your true desires are. Okay, one of these cards out here, I can't remember which one, but it said that you need to figure out what your true desires are. Okay, you need to be honest with yourself. If your true desire is to live in a treehouse, then that is your true desire. Like, I'm being totally serious. It's not about your face to the outside world, because most of those people aren't living their true desires either. They're being phony. And then you're going to get to be 60 and 70 years old and look back and be like, I never lived life. Admit to yourself the truth. If the truth is, whoever this is that comes up in my readings every day, if the truth is that you want this person, I would first try and figure out why you will be drawn to a person like this. Because like I said, a lot of these readings have been ratchet. But so I would first evaluate that. Why am I drawn to this person? But at the end of the day, if you want this person, if that's truly your desire, I told you on many videos back how to make that happen, because you can. Okay? You definitely can. And it says it right here. It tells you how you can. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angel wings. You can bring that person back into your life just by focusing on it. Period. That is the basis of manifestation. All that extra shit that they be drink the water, talking to the water and drinking all the other crap. You don't need it. Those things are tools. Okay? But simply focusing on it. If it is your dominant thought, when you got, you know why the same person keeps popping up in your readings every single time I read? Because they're focusing on you. You are their dominant thought, and it's showing up here. That's how you do it. Relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from that. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. This is basically saying, I'm not really agreeing with all of that, but this is basically saying self-love. The more you focus on self, because I just told you that whatever you focus on, you will attract. If you focus on healing, you'll heal. If you focus on weight loss, you'll lose weight. If you focus, whatever it is that you focus on. Now, it has to be a dominant thought. That means that's all you think about. Think about your first love in high school and how you were so obsessed with this person. It has to be like that. It has to be a thought like that. Something that is dominant. You think about it all the time. Think about all those fucked up situations that you have attracted into your life, and it started out as a thought. And then you spiraled out of control with those thoughts. You even had made up scenarios that hadn't even happened yet. All that type of stuff. And it ended up happening. That is why. That is why. Because those were your dominant thoughts. Fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today, as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows and refresh your home as well. Open your windows. A lot of you guys are using sage, Palo Santo, all that kind of stuff with your windows closed. Defeats the purpose. When you're doing that, open your windows. And you just need to open your windows every once in a while anyway. Like my sister, I can go to her house right now. She got those heavy drapes that make it dark. It's like walking into a cave. No wonder you're depressed. No wonder that's not this kind of reading, Fati. It's not that kind of reading. It's in the title what kind of reading it is. No wonder you're depressed. Get outside. Get some sun. Get some vitamin D. It'll make you feel better. It'll make you feel better. Okay? Some of you guys don't get outside enough. We sent Cupid. We send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. So, in some of the readings that I've been doing for you guys, the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups has been popping up. And it's because you guys are ready for new love. And because you're focused on it, because you're getting yourself prepared for it, that's why stuff like this is coming out. Okay? So I always take those as signs as that's coming. That's coming because I've been noticing that like over the last 2 weeks. For a good long time, it was nothing but money, 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 money for you guys. You guys was not thinking about love. But I'm starting to see a shift in that, okay? So you guys are starting to open yourselves back up to that. And you'll start seeing signs of that in the readings. This for me because I'm an ocean baby. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. Some of you guys may work with Oya, Oya, or you feel connected to Oya. Look her up. I love the beach. If you saw me on my birthday, I was at the beach. My dream is to live on the beach, directly on the beach. But aside from that, some of you guys need to take salt baths. That will release some of that negative energy off of you. And also spiritual baths. Okay. So you can look up different herbs for spiritual baths, but that could also help. Entrepreneur. Self-empowerment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. I've been saying that too. The last couple of readings, Ace of Wands has been coming out, and passion. Some of you guys are entrepreneurs. You don't have to quit your job to be an entrepreneur. I just told you guys a couple of days ago, I've been working the same corporate job for 12 years. Okay. And I've always had some kind of other side business, a business of some sort. I've had the Glam Cafe. I opened the Glam Cafe in 2016. I've had that business for 5 years. I've been doing this prior to coming on here and doing it. I've been doing it here on YouTube for like 2 years. So some of you guys are entrepreneurs, okay? Some of you guys have records where you can't really get a job. Create your own damn job. Don't let stuff like that stop your bag. Don't let stuff like that stop your bag, okay? There's money out there. There's plenty. People pay. You can make a business out of any damn thing. The stuff that I see, do you know how many people making tons of money taking pictures of their feet and stuff? There's a market for all kinds of stuff. Anything you could think of, there's nothing new under the sun, okay? There's nothing new under the sun. You have to be honest with yourself, though. What do you like? And it may be something that you think nobody will pay for. Not true. Not true. I have seen all kinds of crap. I be saying to myself, what the hell? Like, who's going to buy that? And they're making plenty of money. They're making plenty of money. I'm still trying to figure out these videos on YouTube where you sit and watch people eat, and they be having 100,000 views, 500,000 views. How much money you think YouTube paying them? All they doing is sitting there doing what they was honest with themselves, and they say, you know what, I like to fucking eat, and I want to get paid for it. It's just that simple. I'm still trying to figure out who wants to sit and watch somebody else eat. There's plenty of people doing it, and they're making the money that they're making from YouTube or off of YouTube doing that. Let's get some money energy. What is ASMR? Aren't those like listening to somebody's voice or something like that? Plenty of money. Some people's passion is cleaning. My sister is somebody, if she wasn't, you know, she's just one of those people that she's really stuck in her ways. And so, you know, she won't venture out, but she loves to clean. She loves to clean. Over there on TikTok, there's a whole cleaning TikTok community that they don't do nothing but make videos about cleaning up. Come on, people make a business out of all kinds of stuff. Some of you guys are settling. Yeah, that organizer community is a big one too. Perhaps it's time to ask yourself if you're getting paid what you're worth. Don't settle for a dead-end job where you don't see any opportunity for growth. Though your money is stable, you are not making enough to keep you happy. So you live in paycheck to paycheck. Everything's paid. You might could get a little new something here or there, but you should be making more money so that you can live how you want to live. What else for Gemini? Goals. Don't let the world lead you. Don't let the world lead you. Take the steering wheel and take control of your life. This would be a good time to write down your goal and aspirations. Hey Lily, focus on creating and managing a budget. Now, some of us spend more than we make. Okay, so we want to live the bad bitch lifestyle, but we ain't making bad bitch money. Spirituality. This card came out the other day. You are being guided to discover your own unique spiritual path at this time. You may be called to become a spiritual advisor, healer, or anything in the occult. Your finances could use some spell work. Ask your angels and guides for assistance. Okay. So again, honor your ancestors, your spirit guides. Okay. Talk to them. Ask them questions. Ask for signs. Spell work. Something as simple as I think I said a green candle the last time that card came out. You can get a tea light. Even if you don't have a green candle, a tea light and some cinnamon. Very basic. You don't even need the cinnamon. A tea light. And meditate on your finances and on the increase of your finances. You don't even need a tea light. An affirmation. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Make that your dominant thought. Not something you think every once in a while. Your dominant thought. Think it on purpose and watch how money start coming from different places. What else for Gemini? Envy. I started off the video with this. You could be envying other people's financial success and you don't have a reason to. You don't even have a reason to. because you can get your own success. Try not to live beyond your means just to keep up with others. So I just got done talking about that bad bitch lifestyle and not having the money to coincide. Others could be envying your success. Careful who you trust with money matters. I'm telling you, that has been on my mind even when I'm not on video with you guys. Be very careful. I don't discuss money with my friends, with anybody. I don't. And I wouldn't really. People put on facades. So you may think, oh, I can tell my friend because she getting money too. Oh, okay, well, she might be looking like she's getting money, but that doesn't mean anything. And you could be talking to her about all the good things that's happening, okay? And in her mind, she's thinking negatively like about that. But why she getting all these opportunities, or why are things working out? I just feel like that's human nature. When things aren't going good for someone else, people become haters. Okay? I wouldn't discuss finances with people, period. Mother, father, they can be some haters too. Family, they be the worst ones. So ask for help. Some of you guys are drowning. Some of you guys need to try to settle debts. Some of you guys are drowning. And let me tell you something. Bankruptcy does not carry the taboo that it once did. My parents' generation, bankruptcy was, and I'm going to say this for all my African American people on here. How can I say this? Caucasian folks been filing bankruptcy and starting their life over again since the beginning of time. Okay. There's a lot of things that they were taught about finances that we weren't taught. Okay. So we would struggle unnecessarily when there's ways to get out of it. Okay. Like I said, when I left my ex, I was in so much debt I could not see straight. And when I had to file bankruptcy, I felt so horrible because I felt irresponsible. How did I let this happen to my money, my finances? How can I have not been, I'm smarter than that, those kind of things. And that's where the forgiveness of self comes in. Okay. But that lesson, what happened taught me a very, very powerful lesson when it comes to money and your partner's love life. Taught me a very, very powerful lesson. Don't be afraid to file bankruptcy. Do you know my credit score right now is a 747 right now? I can go out here and buy any damn thing I want to buy. Anything. New house, new car. I get credit card offers out the wazoo. Some of you guys need to ask for the help or find the information, okay? Consider asking for help and stop sticking your head in the sand when it comes to this, okay? Because you're just making it worse. Consider asking for help with regard to your financial problem. Look at your financial situation from a fresh, new perspective. You still have some resources remaining. And when I filed bankruptcy, I didn't have to give up anything. Now, depending on what you got, how much money you got, and what kind of assets you have. But hell, even if you got a car, if you got one car, one house, you don't have to give that stuff up to file bankruptcy because that's your primary domain and that's your primary transportation. So, I don't know why I'm stuck in this bankruptcy spiel, but I feel like I'm here for a reason on that subject. Find out the information. Okay? It's not as bad as what you think it is. Trust. The universe is asking you to trust that your needs will be met. There is a spiritual reason why you're experiencing this cycle. And I'm telling you, it is to grow you and it is to teach you. Sometimes a lesson can happen and it be so harsh, you will never forget it. Okay? You'll never make that same mistake again. This is a good time to connect with your spirit guides. Now, I have said connect with your spirit guides. These cards have said connect with your spirit guides several times. This is the time to connect with your spirit guides, your ancestors, whatever you call it, Holy Spirit, whatever you call it. This is the time, especially because we're in Gemini season. And we're in Gemini season to the 21st. Okay, y'all, we in the home stretch. Let's get some tarot out here. Messages for Gemini. Okay. All uprights. I'm not doing reversals with this. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. Learning all you can about a subject or career. Going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor. Attention to detail, skilled work that you love. Okay. Some of you guys need to expand your knowledge. Some of you guys need to expand your knowledge because it will expand your earning potential. Okay. Ten of Cups. A happy marriage, happily ever after, emotional contentment. Didn't I just say that confirmation of love would be popping up? This card has come up and this Cupid card. I feel like this is where a lot of you guys are headed. A loving relationship with your children, raising children wisely and successfully, and people you can trust. So I feel like that's where you're going. Okay. I feel like you're going to total contentment. Okay. Total contentment in your marriage, in your relationships, with your children. Okay. Six of Swords. Yeah, this Six of Swords. The end of challenging times. Okay. So the overall energy here was obstacles and challenges. But I said I felt like you guys were taking authority over that. That you guys were experiencing some obstacles and challenges, but I feel like you're taking authority over it. Things are looking up. A welcome relief. Finding your way to a peaceful place. The end of a depression or an illness, travel or relocation. So some of you guys are moving. Some of you guys could be traveling. And then if you look at this card, they're coming from a dark place. And it's much lighter over here. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you guys are coming out of those obstacles and challenges. This is the end part. Some of you guys are transforming. So transformation means new beginnings. This is the Death card to me for transformation. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and, well, this might be the Tower. Powerful and unexpected. Powerful and often unexpected revelations. Yeah, this is the Tower. Breaking free of procrastinate. Some of y'all got, and Geminis are bad for that. We are some procrastinators. Releasing old belief systems. Okay. So a lot of you guys are changing the way you think about certain things. Okay. Like I always say when the Tower comes out, a tower doesn't have to be like a collapse of your whole world. It can be a change in the way that you think about something. And because you've changed the way you thought about it, let's just say you always had a lack mentality. And then all of a sudden, so that lack mentality, of course, kept you in lack. Okay. A shift in your thinking about money to a more positive one affects the way money comes to you. Okay. So a lot of times when you change the way you think, it affects other people. It affects other situations in your life. If I change my mindset about what I will and won't accept from a man, let's just say, That's going to affect those men who've been breadcrumbing you because they're used to that. But now you don't think like that anymore. So it becomes their tower, not yours. So, high serenity. Three of Swords. Great sadness that will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges. Healing misunderstandings. Being there for those in need. So again, a lot of you guys were in heartbreak about relationships, okay? But I feel like you're coming out of that. I feel like you're coming out of that and you're moving past that. Five of Cups. Focusing on the negative. Things not turning out the way you anticipated. Forgiveness of self, or others. Everything happens for a reason. Look for the hidden blessings and look for the hidden lessons. So again, in order to come out of this, come out of those obstacles and changes, you have to focus on something else. Okay. And it is not something that you're going to just wake up and say, okay, I'm going to do this. You're going to have to force yourself to do it. Do it on purpose. Okay. But that's what's going to bring you out of this Three of Swords energy. And it's going to bring you fulfillment. The last card is a Nine of Cups. So that's total. This is a genie. Total wish fulfillment. Total wish fulfillment. Wishes come true. Your dreams become reality. A magical time of life. Good fortune. Faith in the universe that all will be well. That's an awesome last card. Okay. Let's get an angel message. And I'm going to get out of here. I don't even know what I'm going to title it. I think I'm going to leave the title the way it is. Bottom of the deck, big happy changes. Wow. Okay. What's the message for Gemini? What's the message for Gemini? Opportunity. This was really an awesome reading. Okay. A year from now. A year from now, people aren't going to recognize your life. I feel like a year from now, if you stick to this, a year from now, you won't recognize your life. Abundance. Give me one more. And I feel like no. So there may be something that you're thinking about specifically. Okay? Specifically. If there's nothing on your mind so specifically, then I feel like this means no to looking back. Okay? But if you're thinking about something specifically, I feel like the answer is no. Okay? I feel like the answer is no if you're thinking about something specifically. So Gemini, I hope this reading was helpful for you. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so you'll know when a new video comes out. For all your coffee and glam needs, visit www.theglamcafe.com. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.